Yo, what's up, everybody? This is my journey for getting set up for Hot Shot Trucking. This is when I order my equipment from Mighty Products. They right here in Ohio. Shout out to my main man. This is my
Yeah, I know about it.
unboxing. Shout out to my main man, Tim, over at Mac Trucking and Logistics. He really inspired me. I've been watching his YouTube videos, and I learned all of this stuff from Mac primarily. So, big shout out to Mac and all the other truck drivers and YouTubers out there. But yeah, this is just my unboxing. I hit the link that was in Hot Shot Mac's video. Found everything. I'm talking about literally everything that I need for my hot shot trucking business. I'm starting out leasing on, which I seen he put in another video that you should pretty much start out leasing on to get some experience in the game first. So yeah, just all this stuff cost me about $1,600, just the hard stuff. That's my ratchet winches for the trailer. Yeah, this stuff costs roughly about $1,600. Just this load right here, and then there's a lot of other costs. Maybe I'll do another video to show what those other costs were. But I mean, ultimately, I spent probably about almost $6 grand getting set up. That's just with everything involved. But yeah, these are the raw materials or equipment that you're gonna need. We got some ratchet binders for the chains. I got chains, chain tie downs. Right here we got our tarps. That's how they came. I opened one of them up so that you guys can see them. I think that's a 40 by 20 6-foot drop. It's the exact ones that Hot Shot Mac recommended. That was the other one up under it. I got bungee ties. Those are 250 packs, so they're about 100. Those are my chains. 5/16 GN70, 3/8 hooks. That's what Hot Shot Mac recommended. So yeah, I went ahead with it. I really tried to model my setup up against his initial setup. That's a strap winch right there. I've seen a lot of guys talk about that. That ended up being a fire extinguisher holder that I could not use. I found out that DOT compliance dictates that you have to have it hard mounted to the truck. Those are my blankets, my moving blankets. I got a set of 12 of those for about $60. Those are my car strap tie downs, my corner protectors for my straps. I got some big 4-inch straps for the ratchet winches. What is that right there? I can't remember what that is. I was just making the video trying to catch everything real time. Oh, those are more of the ratchet winches. I got 10 of those. I have a 40-foot flatbed gooseneck, so I think the rule is every 3 feet you have to have a tie down. So I got 10 of them to cover me. So they 4 inches wide for the ratchet winches. The tarp looked like it was a little short, but it wasn't quite 20 by 40. But maybe my measurements was wrong. Here's my toolbox setup. This is my good friend and buddy, Mark Betchel, my mechanic, best friend. This is the install of my truck and for my gooseneck for my truck. And this was just me on my way from picking up the gooseneck the day after I got my hitch installed by my good buddy, great friend, Mark Betchel. Great guy over here at Dub Works, Cincinnati. Does a lot of custom works for European cars, mostly Audis and stuff. But yeah, so I was real pumped up. Got my gooseneck trailer for the first time. Here's the video when I got it back to the house at first. I actually got stuck in my driveway. That's going to be another story for another day. Like, I literally got stuck in my driveway. You can see it back there. There's a great dip onto the street. And right when I was pulling in, my bobtail got bridged between the street and the driveway. So I was stuck. Luckily, my neighbor forked me out with his he forked me out with his that's me showing you guys what happened when my dovetail was bridged between the street and the driveway. Yeah, my neighbor forked me out. He got a big old tractor. I was blocking the street. I had to use my triangles for the first time. Like me pulling into the house, I had to use the triangles. So it was just nuts, man. But, I got a landscaping business, so I'm accustomed to driving truck and trailers. I done been stuck a couple of times before, so it wasn't that bad of a situation. It was maybe about an hour it took me to get unstuck. And I ended up having to find a lot because I can't take it to my house, even though I have plenty of space in my house, which was the initial idea, but couldn't do that. So, this is me pulling up to get my DOT inspection. I end up failing. My truck ended up failing. The trailer passed. Everything was good on the trailer. But my truck ended up, I'm sorry, this is not that. I was weighing in. So I was just leaving. I was weighing in. And I was explaining that I was failed. But I weighed wrong. This is me showing y'all that I weighed wrong. I didn't set up on the scale correctly. So this was a problem. Luckily, I was doing my research. Shout out again to Hotshot Mac and his wife. And y'all can see that one of my axles weighed 0, which I know that's impossible. So I needed to get all of my axles weighed, and I was trying to display in the last frame on how each axle has to be on one of the slates, the weight slates. So I had to get that taken care of. Shout out to the Catskills and the ladies that helped me at the gas station. I got all weighed out, so I'm about 14,660. It looks like. So I'm rated just about 7,000 pounds. We're gonna roll about 7,000 pounds starting out, and then maybe we'll upgrade from there. This is me showing pulling up to the DOT inspection because my truck failed because my brakes were not adequate. So I ultimately ended up having to come back after the weekend and get my truck re-inspected after my good friend Mark. This is the inspection taking place. Mark, the guy I showed you all before, he helped me out and put my got my stuff on there, and now I'm ready to go. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna keep the content coming. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Peace.